Hello Internet, welcome back to RimWorld. We're just chugging along. There's stuff that's, bandit camp stuff that we could do, but I just don't think that we're equipped and competent enough to do that. I've never really gotten in a drawn out fight before. We don't have armor on our people. It might be prudent to manufacture armor and then just let them wear it if they want to. Whitlock has gotten another one of those benefits where we will get better deals next time we negotiate with someone. We really need to clean our kitchen. How do we feel about our dining room, by the way? Very impressive. Since we put in the artwork and the new table, it's very impressive. I mean, it's something. Luxuriantly comfortable, so she must really like her bed. So yeah, we're getting a lot of these positive bonuses. Stuck indoors? Girl, go have a walk. Cooking lavish meal. Okay, I mean, you don't necessarily need to keep doing this. Don't we have enough at this point? How do we... Oh, the stove bills? Lavish meal. I mean, I don't want her to constantly be cooking. You know what? We can suspend this and we can make simple meals. No, we'll go fine meals. And then we will have Agatha do that. Making kibble. We don't really need you to do that. Why don't you make those? And that way Turtle can go relax. We got a raid and then it immediately happened. Bertha's coyotes have arrived in transport pods. They are attacking immediately. Oh, it showed the pods like right here, so it scared me. I thought they were coming right into our base. I mean... what's happening? I guess some boomalopes exploded? I don't know. They're attacking immediately. Well, let's get a look at them. Molotovs, huh? Basically, all of them have Molotovs. So, and EMP grenades and frag grenades. That's not great, because if the frag grenades get in at us, we're going to need to constantly reposition our people. Vaughn. Also, we don't want to burn alive, so that's a little bit of a concern. Vaughn, and I don't know if they're going to come in or if they're going to lob them at the walls. So I don't know what to do. Also, apparently, we never did fix those doors, so they're not going to come through all of our traps. This is real bad. We'll put Whitlock. But they're going to be a priority target. Turtle, you have an assault rifle now. Kimmy has an assault rifle now. Meerkat has a shotgun. I mean, I'm worried about stacking everybody up. Agatha, you have a bolt still. And then Terrace, you dropped your weapon when we had the insect raid. Go ahead and grab the auto pistol. We're going to see where they go. They are coming in our entrance. Why is everything on fire? What in God's name happened out here? I don't get why everything is on fire. I'm a little concerned about that. I guess maybe it was a wildfire event that I just happened to miss. Or maybe a lot of boomalopes died. Although I don't see why that would have happened. Okay. Terrace, did you get your gun? You did. Cleaning dirt. Nah. You're going to come get into a combat encounter. Fingers crossed that this goes well. In fact, let's save because I'm very nervous about this and we might need to combat prior. Okay. Very nervous. Let's, yeah, so they skipped our traps. The guy with the frag grenades is up first. Get out of there, Whitlock. You, in one frag grenade, destroyed my soul freaking windmill? God, you're the worst. And those guys are very slow. I don't know what their deal is. Whitlock, you have a shotgun. I mean, there's nowhere good to put him. Hide behind the tree. That's close-ish. Okay. We're just going to approach this in real time, very slow. Just to be able to reposition as necessary. I assume you're fleeing. Well, let's try to murder this guy. Why don't we, you two with the assault rifles, come up here and murder him. Terrace, turn this off so that they don't get shot by our turrets. Okay. We'll let them murder him. Just so that we have the other EMP grenades, which are pretty valuable. Oh, you guys are bad at murder. He must have good armor. Do you have good armor on? I think if you strip people... So if you strip people of their clothing, it's tainted. So you can't... I was going to say, but I don't think armor is, but apparently it is. So there we would get tainted armor, which people don't like wearing and traders won't buy. I actually think it's a really lazy game mechanic. It's obviously done just to prevent you from making lots of money from raids. And that has always really bothered me because it's not very... Obviously, people wouldn't know that they were dead people's clothing. So how are they, just... Like, it's a game mechanic to prevent you from making lots of money. And I just think that that's silly. Personally, she can't haul. So we'll get them to haul stuff, and then we'll have Pixie cremate the corpses. It didn't go super poorly. We did lose a windmill in like one explosion, which is a little worrisome. But I guess that's okay. It's going to happen from time to time. Oh, they're leaving that way? Okay, I mean, that's fine. Goodbye, Muffalo. And whatnot. And doggies. Okay, Pixie, now you can prioritize cremating them to get those corpses out of there. Meerkat and Vaughn will fix our traps. I really wish I understood why everything was on fire. But, okay. I don't know why everything is on fire. But it's not good. Because all the wood is going to go away. All the trees are going to burn down. And then when, freaking thrumbos come, they're going to try to come in here and eat what we've got going on. Speaking of which, pretty sure that's blocking this. Yep, blocked by poplar tree. Okie doke. Take care of that. Everyone, yeah. How are we doing on assault rifles, by the way? We still only have a couple. I think we stopped building components, and that's why. Make like 20 components. Which will eat up a lot of our steel, but it's really not a big deal. And I think once we get those components, we want to build another drill maybe, just to see how things go. That way Vaughn and Meerkat both can be mining when they're not doing anything else. Lightning strikes inside the base is a little worrisome as well. Because I don't want to fire in here. Yeah, pretty exciting and terrifying way to start the episode. Agatha was mining? Why aren't you cooking, woman? You're supposed to be our temporary cook. And you obviously didn't do it to the maximum. Socially relaxing. I mean, that's fine. Alright, so let's get another random question. Inspired recruitment, Meerkat. So next time she recruits someone, she will have a better chance of doing it. Although I don't think we're going to expand the colony anytime soon. Let's get another question. Why isn't anything popping up? Nothing is popping up. What is the best part of waking up? Waking up is terrible. Why? There's nothing good about it. You're no longer sleeping, which means you're exposed to the real world, which is a horrifying, miserable place. And I take sleep medications, so for me, waking up is very, very difficult. Because I often am still under the effects of my sleep medication for several hours after I wake up, which means I'm very sluggish. It's hard for me to think. If my family asks me questions or anything, it's really difficult for me to focus on what they're saying. Come on, squirrel, what's your problem? Got a mad squirrel. Not really worried about it. Pretty much every colonist is capable of taking care of that. And probably it will die to our traps. We also want to build these doors so that our enemies are forced to come through our traps. We may also, I have put this off for a long time. We may also want to continue this into another trap section. The doors are still going to be jacked up though, because we're going to want to put the doors in line with the other doors. Why can't I build here? Oh, okay. Yeah, and then we'll build more traps, which will mean that they have to go even further through our traps before they can get to us. We'll continue building them out of slate. We'll just build them in line. Again, if we were optimizing this, we would adjust the doors. I actually don't care that much, so we'll just plop them down as they are. I think it's fine. And then we will reposition our sandbags so that it's well, we don't want the turrets to have to shoot through us. We really would prefer to bring them down again. Would we? What we could do is just build a small section. That way they come out here where our turrets have a clear line of sight and our people have a clear line of sight, but they are further away, so it would be harder to hit. We could go down this far. I think it's fine. We'll set up the traps as well. Unfortunately, this means we're going to need a lot of slate blocks, which, yeah, is going to, eat all of our slate. We have a lot of it, but they are constructing a lot of stuff. Should be fine. Best part of waking up. Yeah, waking up is not the best part of my day. It's like the worst part of my day. Going to sleep is like the best part. Actually, playing RimWorld is the best part of my day. No, but also, like, you're statistically more likely to have a heart attack when you wake up than, like, any other time. Like, the two major heart attack moments in life are strenuous physical activity and also waking up. Because when you wake up, your body releases chemicals that help you to wake up. Oh, we're not going to do that right now. I was going to put down slate blocks, but we're not. Item stash quest. Luciferium. If I remember right, this is the one that you require every day or you die. Mechanites. Over time, unfortunately, without the moderating effects of regular doses every 5 or 6 days, Mechanites lose cohesion, causing continuous berserk rages and eventually death. Yeah, we're not going for that. Anything else, we would have considered it, but not for Luciferium. Yeah, like physical activity obviously is the main one that people have heart attacks over. You know, you go out to shovel snow or whatever, and it's a lot of physical activity. Your heart's pumping, working really hard, and you end up having a heart attack. Very common. And then the alternative is when you wake up, your body releases chemicals that say, hey, wake up. Turtle is being attacked by the squirrel that I thought would have been dead by now. It's dead. I'm confused. Okay, I mean, you're okay. I don't think that that's a big deal. You're okay. And your body's saying, hey, wake up. And that's why sometimes when your alarm goes off, your body freaks out, right? Like, have you ever woke up and your heart is pounding? Like, your alarm goes off and it startles you a lot? That would be the result of your body pumping out chemicals to wake you up. And that is an unpleasant experience, in my opinion. We're going to constrict the allowed area 1. We no longer want them up here, just for safety reasons. And we're going to do the same thing for the carnivores to prevent them from wandering through where we have traps. So we're going to do that. Great. And they mostly got that squared away. We probably are out of bricks at this point. Yeah, I mean, I really, at this point, wish I had more crafters. Who else? So Turtle can craft, but we don't want to take her off cooking. What we could do, I mean, there's much less planting and harvesting going on. So we could lower her planting and harvesting and increase her crafting. Is it crafting? I mean, what else would she do? She would handle, grow, plant, cut. We can temporarily set crafting to 2. What does smithing entail? Raw materials or machining. Craft apparel from raw materials. So I guess crafting would be stone blocks. Stone cutting, smelting, and more. Yeah, so we'll set that to a 2. So maybe she'll do stones, and that'll help with our numbers. We're also out of meat, I just noticed. So we're going to go hunt all the muffalos and alpaca and turkeys. And we're just going to fill our freezer up a little bit. And yeah, so that should help with those things. Yeah, I've had many days where I wake up, and unfortunately I have a lot of like mental health issues. So sometimes when I wake up, I don't know where I am. And it's very disorienting and sometimes very induces a lot of anxiety because I am frightened and I don't know where I am, and it's a very scary experience. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of waking up. So let's find ourselves a different question. Do you think any kind of afterlife exists? So in my youth, I was a really strong atheist up until, I mean, I don't know. For many years, I was an atheist. And then I became involved in the church, Christianity. And I don't know what I believe now. It's been many years since I've been involved in a church. I really don't know what I believe. Is there an afterlife? Maybe. Maybe. But it seems more likely to me that you just die and that's the end of it. Which is hard for me to say because I don't like thinking like that. But yeah, I don't know what to say about this. So let's move on. What do we want to research? I don't think really anything. I mean, fire foam could be occasionally useful. Maybe. I don't really know how that works. We'll check it out. There we got meat in so they can go back to cooking. Turtle, I specifically raised your crafting. Oh, because she's... No. So there are stone blocks that need cut. If I unsuspend this slate, she should go cut them. Yes. Because that's more of a priority. I can have other people cut this. Because I need someone else to be crafting. Also, I would really prefer you actually make components over making the assault rifle at the moment. So if you could do that, that'd be great. Have a pretty okay supply of steel. I assume that people are coming out here to drill this when they don't have anything else to do. Meerkat, what are you doing? You're constructing. Yeah. That is a higher priority than mining in general, so I don't want to change that and mess everything up. Kimmy is harvesting, which is great. She's not as good at it as Turtle, but she is pretty good at it. 7 is not bad. And her shooting skill is very good as well. Let's pick a different question that's not going to make me uncomfortable on camera. What would your perfect room look like? I don't know, like 10 by 10 or bigger. I actually don't need a lot of space personally. Desk, nice computer, decent bed. That's really it. I don't have a lot of desire for aesthetic things. I guess, okay, you're saying perfect. So let's say I'm very wealthy and have a nice big room. Probably lots of posters. You know, it's something when I was a teenager. When I was a kid, I didn't have things like that. And I went to my cousin's, and my boy cousin just had posters all over his bedroom and all over his roof, ceiling and everything. And I just thought that was so neat. And I never had things like that. And I think that'd be cool. So lots of like anime and movie posters probably. I do like anime a lot. Fire foam poppers, automated fire safety devices that spread fire retardant foam in response to encroaching flames. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I mean, I don't know if we're really going to build them or not. Mortars, I think, have some value, but I never use them because they're so inaccurate and people move around a lot. Multi-barrel. We could plop down like an autocannon turret outside of our walls to be the first line of defense, but I don't think that's even really worth it. Or we could build one like right here in line with the enemy so it can hit the enemy even if the enemy can't respond. We could set one up like down here that would always shoot straight down the line. I don't know if that's worth it or not. I mean, I guess we could research them. We could replace our old turrets. They probably deal more damage. Where was that? Smoke pop? No. Mortars? No. Autocannon turret. It probably does more damage than like our standard turrets, so that might be worth researching, I think. How's our wealth doing? It dipped a lot when we went on our caravan, and then it came back, and we got a lot. What are these little enemy raid? Okay, so it's showing the frequency of raids as well, which is neat. That's pretty cool. Turtle is butchering. It's fine. Yeah, we have a lot of vegetable matter. I would really like this to be a lot more meat in this freezer. But we are coming up on winter. The growth cycles are over for the year. So we will gradually deplete this vegetable matter. And we will hunt more in the winter time as well. Agatha is cooking, which frees Turtle up to do other things. She's making kibble, which is, you know, not really a priority, especially because I had her set to craft above her. Turtle, what are you doing? You're making kibble. No, I made you a crafter, I thought. 2 crafting. Why is cooking 3? Okay. Okay, it's a 3 now. How about now? Yes, go make stone chunks so the boys can finish the wall. I guess they did finish the wall. Well, kind of. We need a door here. And we don't want to put traps here. Down, up. Yeah, okay. So that's all we need. We don't want to put a trap here because then they can't walk through this door safely. So, okay. Really nothing else that needs done. Agatha, you should really be cooking. Yeah, you should really be cooking. Something died on a trap, it sounded like. Hello, raccoon. You shouldn't have been there, bud. I don't know what you were thinking. Taking care of all of our plants. We still have some room in our freezer for meat, which is good because we marked a lot of things for hunting. Yeah, but muffaloes, yes. And we'll fill the remainder of these slots with meat, I would assume, is probably what's going to happen. Although we don't have a lot of space for it. Wow, one muffalo gave us meat enough for 3 tiles worth of meat, huh? Well, this is why we should be making lavish meals instead of fine meals, but I just don't have... I wanted Turtle to do other things, which I don't even know if she's really doing them or not. Cutting stone blocks, yeah. Okay. So yeah, lots of posters, probably a couple game systems, nice computer, big bed, you know. That's really all that I mean, I don't know what other things people do. So we're going to not allow these, which should hopefully keep them fully grown but not being harvested because our freezer is literally full, which is real bad. I went a little overkill with the vegetable matter. We have like 4,500 vegetable matter worth of materials, which is not ideal. What was the last time you climbed a tree? Probably like 12 years ago. Like I was probably like 18, 17. No one climbs trees as an adult, really. Get a different question. What songs have you completely memorized? Oh, just a million of them, I guess. I like to sing, you know, so I tend to pick up lyrics of every song that I listen to. I was just thinking this morning, it was a song, and I was like, no one knows the lyrics to this song, but I do. What song was that? It was, oh, we also don't have places to put our chem fuel. Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. I think it was, what's the name of that song? Fortunate Son? Fortunate One? Fortunate Son? It's, you know, that very classic, like you see it in all the Vietnam movies. You hear it in all the Vietnam movies. Visitors that don't have anything to trade, no thank you. You know, some folks are born made to wave the flag. Ooh, that red, white, and blue. I'm not going to sing it for you because I'm embarrassed to sing in front of people. But yeah, very, very commonly heard song that most people do not know the words to. And I do. I know all the words to that song because some of them are ridiculous. Like it says, some folks are born silver spoon in hand. Lord, don't they help themselves? And it says, when the tax man comes to the door, the house looks like a rummage sale. It's like, not only does it not rhyme, but it's borderline nonsense. And I just was like, people don't know what this song says. Like, I don't know. I know lots of songs by heart. I mean, who doesn't? You listen to songs long enough, you like songs, and you end up obsessing with them and singing them. What takes up too much of your time? YouTube probably takes up a lot of my time. Honestly, the Cataclysm videos that I make take up way too much time. Like, they're the popular things on my channel. You know, a lot of people watch the Enemy Spotlight series, which is where I like pick an enemy and then tell you all about them and strategies and stuff like that. And those are popular. People like them. But they literally, that 10-minute video takes me like 6 hours to make. Just because I have to research the creature, I have to look into code to understand certain aspects of it. I have to come up with a basic outline of what I want to talk about. Then I have to edit it together, which means adding together like 15 different clips, or usually way more than that, into one episode. I have to cut and make sure that my voice is steady the whole time because it's heavily edited, and add the animated transitions and stuff like that. It takes like 6 or more hours, and it's probably just because I'm not used to that kind of content. Like, I think I would get better and faster at it over time, but like, it takes so much time for a 10-minute video that, like, yeah, a lot of people are going to watch it, but it's not contributing that much to my channel analytics because they're so short that even if 50 people watch it, at most that's like 10 hours of watch time. some of my more popular videos get that, because they're longer episodes just naturally over time. So I don't even know if it's worth doing them, but it's what people really seem to like. We're going to give Terrace, what is your skill? 4 shooting skill. Kimmy already has an assault rifle. I guess we give it to Terrace, I think would be fine. Go ahead and grab yourself an assault rifle. We eventually want everyone equipped with an assault rifle. Just because Vaughn is working at our thing, why don't we build that other drill? Do we have components? No, because every time I tell her to make the freaking components, she goes and starts making an assault rifle. Stop doing this. Pixie, making assault rifle? Nah, you go make components like I asked you to. Because we're running out of components. And Turtle is probably not skilled enough to do that. Under required skill. Yeah. Yep. Cutting stone blocks from chunks. Yeah. How are we doing on marble? We could make some more marble stuff. We already did those beds. Vaughn could use a new bed. Why don't we set up another marble bed and see what we get quality-wise? Boom. Why is it not clicking? Okay. Yeah. So I wish those took less time, because they're by far the most popular videos, like the immediate response that I get from them. Rice plant had died from rotting. Is that these plants? No, I guess it's these, which is fine. I'm not sure why they're rotting. I'm a little confused by their numbers, but that's okay. I think it just doesn't get light right here because of the mountain. Oh, because we roofed it. Ah, okay. Well, we can shrink this zone so that it's no longer in the roofed area, which is fine. I mean, we grew so much that I don't think that we really need to worry about growing more food anytime soon. I think we're good for quite a while. Yes, keep making components. We have a component. I need more than a component. Another excellent bed. Good job, Vaughn. Go ahead and deconstruct this. Reinstall this one over. It's getting later, so can you prioritize doing that, actually? Would you do that for me? Thank you. And we will reinstall that bed there. Good job. Vaughn, do that immediately as well, if you would, please. Hauling fine meat? No, fine meal? No, don't do that. Haul. Oh, you already was done. Okay, so that should make Vaughn even happier. I don't think he's been struggling as much as he used to. We really want to get him bionics, but we're still struggling to make the advanced components. We just can't do it. Where are you that it's dark and you're miserable? I don't know where he got to. Okay. Oh, he's right there. Why did you have the darkness thing? Slept in the cold? I guess it is getting cold again. Oh yeah, it's getting quite cold. Why don't we turn all the heaters on? Check. And we can turn off all the freezers. No, not all the freezers. Don't flip those. That's a power conduit. I don't want that. Power on. Power on. Okay. Honestly, I would love to build just a huge freezer that would be hugely power inefficient, but we could just store tons of stuff. Would be great. Then we could make this our dining room. Although this is already an impressive dining room. A very impressive dining room. Very impressive rec room. She's very comfortable as well. Recreate luxuriantly comfortable. I'm resting on clouds in heaven. I mean, that's pretty interesting. Alright, so I think we'll call the episode here. So for now, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I'll be back with more RimWorld in the near future, and I'll see you next time.